All right, today we're going to decode a huge economic signal, the rise of the side hustle. And believe me, this is way more than just a trend. It's a fundamental shift in how we think about our work, our money, and even our freedom. So let's dive right in.
Let's just start with a question that's probably on a lot of people's minds. In an economy where, let's be honest, everything feels kind of uncertain, relying on just one single paycheck can feel, well, pretty risky. It's this silent pressure that's pushing so many people to look for something more.
39%. Just let that sink in for a second. This is not just some dry statistic on a slide. This number represents a massive, undeniable shift in our entire economy.
Yeah, that's what it means. 39% of working Americans, we're talking nearly 80 million people, are already doing this. So we're not talking about some niche activity for a few creatives anymore. This is mainstream. It's a reality for a huge part of the workforce.
So what's really going on here? What's fueling this incredible movement? What's driving 80 million people to take on more work? Well, the answer is way more complex and honestly a lot more interesting than you'd probably guess.
Now check this out, because this is what's really fascinating. Sure, you can see make ends meet is a huge piece of the pie. No surprise there. But it's not the biggest piece. The number one driver, at 31%, is the pursuit of personal freedom. It's about having control, creating options for yourself, and building something that's actually yours. Okay, so maybe you're thinking, I'm in. But with thousands of options out there, from, walking dogs to coding a whole software product, it is so easy to get lost. The key isn't to find some magic list of the best hustles. It's about having a mental framework to filter out the noise and find the real opportunities. The signal.
And here it is. This is the framework, and it's beautifully simple. Just think of it like a grid. On one axis, you've got how fast can you make your first $500, and on the other axis, what's the long-term income ceiling? Literally every opportunity fits somewhere on this grid, and just understanding that is the first step to making a smart choice.
In this table, it shows that framework in action perfectly. Look at user testing. It's awesome for getting some quick cash, but that income ceiling is pretty low. You're not going to build real wealth there. Then you have digital products. They take a lot longer to get off the ground, but boy, are they scalable. And then there's freelance consulting, sitting right in that sweet spot. You get paid relatively fast, and it has a very, very high income ceiling.
Okay, so we've got a framework, but let's get to what everyone really wants to know. The money. What are people actually earning out there? Because I gotta tell you, the real data might just surprise you.
Okay, look at this because this is wild. The average side hustle income is over $1,100 a month. Sounds pretty good, right? But now, look at the median, $200. That huge gap tells a crucial story. It means a very small number of people are making a ton of money, and that's pulling the average way, way up. Meanwhile, half of everyone with a side hustle is making less than $200 a month. This is so important to understand for setting realistic expectations.
So the big question is, how do you get into that top bracket? How do you become one of those people pulling that average up? Well, the data is crystal clear. The path to $5,000 a month and beyond is overwhelmingly paved with things like freelancing, consulting, and building scalable online businesses. And let me tell you, it is not paved with gig economy apps.
And this brings us to a really powerful, maybe even a little bit of a controversial idea. The biggest mistake most people make isn't that they don't work hard enough, it's that they pick the wrong kind of hustle right from the very start.
We've all heard this story, right? Maybe we've even told it to ourselves. It's this emotional logic that says, my day job is draining me, so my side hustle has to be my one true passion. But the hard truth, according to the data, is that this path usually just leads to a really expensive hobby, not a profitable business. Because here's the thing. The second you try to make money from a passion, you introduce, well, pain. You've got admin, difficult clients, marketing, financial pressure. That stuff is unavoidable. So if you're going to have to deal with that pain anyway, why not choose a path that's already proven to be profitable from the get-go? See, real success here requires a fundamental shift in your identity. You have to stop seeing yourself as just an employee. You have to start seeing yourself as a business of one, a collection of valuable skills that just happens to have one primary client right now, your employer. That simple flip in perspective, it's a total game changer.
And once you adopt that mindset, the conclusion is almost unavoidable. The fastest, most direct path to a high-income side hustle is to take the exact skills your employer already pays you a salary for and offer them to new clients. You already have proof that there's a high-paying market for what you do every single day.
Okay, I know that's a huge idea, but theory is useless without action. So let's turn this powerful insight into a concrete, no-excuses plan you can literally start today. No more endless research, just focused action.
Here it is, and it's really this simple. A 3-day launch plan. Day 1, you kill the analysis paralysis. Pick one path and define your offer. Day 2, you create one piece of tangible proof. And day 3 is all about action. Send 10 targeted, high-quality applications. Remember, this is about building momentum, not waiting for perfection.
And to make day 1 totally foolproof, here is a fill-in-the-blanks formula. I help a specific type of client get a specific result using my specific skill. Look at that example. See how that instantly transforms you from a generalist into a specialist who solves a very specific and very expensive problem? That's what high-value clients pay for.
So I'm going to leave you with this one last thought. That skill you use every single day at work, the one you might not even think about anymore, it's time to stop seeing it as just part of your job description. It is a valuable asset, and it might just be the key to unlocking a level of income and freedom you haven't even let yourself imagine yet.